Hey everyone, Brandon here, Mr. B's Fish and Things. This is my son's tank, and what we're doing today is we're going to make a top for it. So we salvaged some glass out of an old house from the windows, and single pane pieces of glass, and we've cut them to fit onto this tank. So let's take a look at how we did. So now here we are, we've got our workspace figured out, and this is trim for glass to slide in or for panels to slide in. You can buy this at a window shop or on the internet. I had to buy it on the internet. My local glass shops didn't have any of it. So it's made out of a plastic, and this one is gray. You can buy it in black to match a lot of the trims on your tank. You can buy it in white. You can buy it in various colors. However, I did find that the color of it had something to do with the price of it for some reason. It changed the price a little bit. So I've already taken my measurements, and we are going to need multiple pieces. So here are a few that I've already cut. I just cut it with a sharp knife so that I didn't make a lot of waste when I was doing it. We've got our scrap glass up here that we've collected, and we've made some measurements, and we're going to score it here very soon. We've made our measurements, marked it out. I use a dry erase marker and mark a line where we want it to be, and then we're going to use our glass cutter, and I'll try to film that for you so I can show you just what that's going to look like. Okay, so I'm going to get Jake to help me secure this straight edge. I like to use a straight edge to run the glass cutter across. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks. Now, you can snap it off the edge of a table or something. I actually put my yardstick or meter stick underneath the edge of the glass to put a little bit of pressure on it. Cut yourself after you snap this. We're going to sand all of these edges. Here we have some of our finished product. Here are our pieces all cut to make the tracks. Here's our glass all cut to size, and we took it out to the shop and we sanded it. I saved you guys all the noise from that one. And here's some of the tools we used. Safety glasses, of course. You're working with glass. A razor blade for cleaning the glass, cutting any debris off. Used a yardstick or a meter stick. Uses a straight edge. Use a dry erase marker. You could use a permanent marker, I suppose. It's going to wipe off glass. And here are some glass cutters. This little wheel here is what turns and actually does the cutting. Here's an old one I had, and we purchased a new one just to be sure that we would get good straight cuts. I did all this on a table, and this is a rug that we laid on top of the table that I use fairly often. We have a couple of these around. Glass slides well on it, and it collects all of the debris and the pieces of glass shards. So we can take that and clean it and get rid of any of that debris. Alrighty. Okay, so these are the pieces that we cut to put on the tank, and here's how they work. So here it is. It just sort of sits into the channel on the edge here. I realize that water noise is probably pretty loud. And then we place two of them here in this area, back to back, and that'll make the sliders for the centerpieces. You can see we've got the tops all built and assembled, put on top of the tank. They're all cleaned up. The light's on top. Here's how they work. Simply slides. You can put anything you want on for a handle. You could silicone or glue or two-way tape something on there for a handle if you want. I kind of like the nice clean look with nothing on there. And this is the way we do all of our tanks. Okay, I figured that as long as I was making tops, I'd go ahead and make a new glass top for the retro tank. So I've cut in a couple of pieces, and I've two-way taped one side of them. And what will happen is I will tape that onto the side, like so, and then this one on the opposite side, and the glass will slide up inside of them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and install that, and I'll be right back. And there you have it. It's not precisely what I want, but it'll do really well until such time as I can get a stainless steel one made or something. And it'll house a retro light on top really well. I don't think it looks too bad. There we go. I think it's a pretty clean look. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. That's how I make the tops for almost all of my tanks. Helps with evaporation, helps with fish if you have jumpers or anything like that. Keeps them secure in there. It also keeps contaminants from going into the tank. Somebody's got perfume or something like that they're spraying. It helps protect the fish in the water that way too. Okay, thanks for watching.